Hey, what's going on, Upstate Speedtests? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are still in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The skyline is encased in a layer of really cool looking fog rolling in off the ocean. You got the Ocean One Pier at Caesars, whatever they call it these days. Caesars, Bally's, Hard Rock, Claridge, Ocean. And out in the marina, you have the fabulous Borgata and Harrah's and Golden Nugget. And inside the hotel room itself, the service is really bad, but if you come up to the window, it appears that down below there's a mmWave node for Verizon, and then directly over here you have a T-Mobile site that appears to be partially pointed right at this building. This is the Havana Tower at Tropicana. We're up about 15 floors according to the stairwell. So I'll run the tests first on the iPad, which now has decided to kick over to LTE. That's interesting. And I'll run it on the iPhone for you at the same time now, I guess, since the iPad petered out of 5G. But yeah, directly in the window you can connect to mmWave. And last night on the iPad I was able to get over a gig down and about 50 on the up. The iPhone is much more stubborn. It has a much harder time connecting to the mmWave. But, you know, it's impressive that you can even pick up mmWave this far above the ground. This is a 33-story building, and I'm on 15, so I'm sure if you went higher up, you may not pick it up. Actually, let me power cycle the modem on this iPad. I'll run it one more time over on the iPhone. Yep, there it is. Okay, it clicked over to mmWave. That was my kid's Tony box. So maybe because it's daytime and there's more traffic and more interference on the network, maybe it's having a hard time connecting. But I was definitely getting gigabit speeds over on the iPad last night. Only in the window, though. The minute you come back from the window, it drops back to low-band 5G and sometimes LTE. So there you go. There's Verizon. And I'll keep running it on the iPad. And I'm going to switch the iPhone over to T-Mobile. Alright, so we switched over to T-Mobile. I'm going to restart the Speedtest app over here. Alright, so we're on T-Mobile Ultra Capacity. Again, the site directly below us right there on that building. And this is pretty typical of what I was seeing throughout my stay here. You can occasionally get over 400 down up here. So again, you know, I said this in a previous video while I've been here, but T-Mobile, much more consistent than Verizon. Not always the fastest, and they don't have mmWave that I know of around here, but they're much more consistent, consistently getting 300 to 400 down across most of the city. Verizon, much faster peak speeds, but much more difficult to maintain the ultra-wideband connection, just in my experience moving around town. Give me one moment, I'll switch the iPhone over to AT&T and we'll test that. Alright, we are switched over to Boost Infinite via AT&T. AT&T, historically, it was really good in South Jersey. I haven't been using it enough to make that determination if it's still that case, but we're up here. We're up here 15 floors, and we're getting about 60 down, so probably slightly worse than Verizon in general, I would say. 23 on the up. The ping time, loaded ping times are not great. Ping time's just okay, 10 millisecond jitter. So, you know, ping times, chalk that up to boost infinite. I'll run it one more time just to see if we can get something better out of it. Looks like the answer is going to be probably not. And again, AT&T Coverage Map claims they have C-band coverage across Atlantic City, but I have yet to connect to it, so either the maps are wildly optimistic or they're trying to predict the future. But so far, nothing good. Well, there you go, guys. There's AT&T via Boost Infinite. Thanks for watching the video here from the Jersey Shore in Atlantic City. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next vacation.